Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of...
Sorry, Wayne June. Gonna have to cut the intro short, because we're just gonna hop right back into the Darkest Dungeon. Week 57. Week 57.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Update is update. Alright guys, let's see where we were headed out to. So we're almost ready for champion runs. And we have no level 1s, 2s, or 0s, so we never have to do an apprentice run as long as I don't mess it up royally. But considering how badly I did in the game before this, it's definitely a possibility. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. But yeah. Let's see what we can do. We have a nice amount of crests. We need a couple more deeds, and then we're done with the blacksmith, and then I'm going to probably invest it all into the nomad wagon. Or the survivalist, actually, is a decent idea as well. Because then all of my needs for gold would be cheaper. So I'm tempted to fight a boss despite having like really bad rewards. The reason being is I want the harder bosses to spawn so I can get their trophies. So let's go kill the hag. She's been waiting for me for so long, I should do her the justice of messing her day up. So let's take Shadow, we'll take Zoloko, we will take Jenny, and we will take... probably last. If not last, we'll take Sko. Next play, Deluxe Ski Jumping 3. That is funny game with medium diamond. Oh man, Cookie. Yeah, we'll take this party. Because we know this one works at least. How close are you to completing the goal of defeating Darkest Dungeon in under 99 weeks? Well, let me be realistic with you, Jumon. We are on week 57, so we have 42 weeks to beat the entire game. Whoops. And, honestly, we're looking pretty good. We need, 16 level 4s, or level 6s. So we have 4 per level of the Darkest Dungeon. So as long as I get some good trinkets, and I don't mess up, we're looking pretty good on schedule. Like, in all honesty, things are on the up and up. Because, for you guys who don't know, the Darkest Dungeon has 4 levels. I've only ever done the first 2 levels, so I don't know what's level 3 and 4 going to be like. But, once you finish those 4 things, you can do it at any point in time. You win the game. So, the goal for me is just to have 16 characters that are ready to handle it. Are you thinking about doing New Game Plus? I probably will do New Game Plus after a short break, though, is what I'm thinking. Because XCOM 2 comes out on Friday, and I'm planning on doing a full stream of that, or a full playthrough of that. So I might put Darkest Dungeon on the back burner once I'm done with this original playthrough, and then we'll bring it back later for New Game Plus. Because ideally, I would like to get 100% achievements in this game. Seems like something I'd like to do. XCOM hype. I'm really hyped too, Stranger. So let's put Shadow in here. Or play Super Meat Boy. Oh man. Hey Sin, how's it going tonight? I'm doing pretty good, Beyond. How are you doing today? I'll be playing that. Sounds good, classy. Let's level Zoloko's gear. Let's level Jenny's gear. And we'll level Sko's gear. Skull's already upgraded. We could take Last instead, because Last has better levels. But Sko's been with this party since the beginning, so I might as well give him the satisfaction. I'll be playing that, can't wait. Will you be playing Super Meat Boy, or will you be playing XCOM 2? What's good, Smarty? Long time no see, man. I've missed you. How's school been treating you, buddy? Let's go upgrade Jenny in the guild. So we want these. And I should probably level up Shadow Fade, just in case. XCOM, duh. Fair enough. And we'll go to Shadow, upgrade, 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 upgrade. Don't mind the fact that I'm wasting a bunch of gold right now. It'll be fine. Trust me. And you as well. Girlfriend plus finally got to see the night sky. Oh man. Glad to hear it, Smarty. Oh yeah, you were going to go planet watching, or looking at celestial bodies. Totally slipped my mind for a second. How was it? I forget which planets you wanted to see, though. Sorry, it's been quite a while, Smarty. As much as my memory is decent, I do forget sometimes. Let's get rid of this Sunstone. We'll get rid of this Move Charm, and this Crit Stone, and that Blight Charm, and this Bleed Stone, and this nonsense. And that's Plague Doctor only, no thank you. And what else do I not need? I definitely don't need Solar Crowns. Now our money is looking pretty nice. It was such a humble experience. It's weird, that kind of feeling you get. I liked it. I can totally understand that. It feels nice when you like see the world in an aspect that makes you feel almost insignificant, like seeing the great outdoors and whatnot. I may get to see them again this week. Awesome, Smarty. Hope it's fun. Did you take any pictures by any chance? I can sell one of these because I only have one A-bomb anyway, and I never used these. And anything else? Nope, that should be it. But now our money's looking decent. What is your favorite computer game? I couldn't tell you, Cookie. Honestly. I play so many games, but it would probably have to be, at the moment, Dungeon Fighter Online. Big shoutouts to DFO. For you guys who don't know, I play that game a bunch, off camera. Let's get Wound Care, let's get Snuff Box later. Soloco, it's got Wound Care in that, and Night Moves. That's fine. Shadow has Snuff Box, and I'll get Wound Care. Pilfer's fine. And then Sko is the big one. Reduce Torchlight by 100, increase stress by 15, one companion heals 50%, removes mortality debuffs. Reduce stress by 25, all companions, 50% chance to increase stress by 10, 50% whatever. I'll get these. And Jenny from the block. We'll get the Wound Care. And we'll equip all those right now. So that, and that. Let's get rid of Pep Talk. I don't want it. And that, and that. Alright, camping skills are more or less dealt with. Now we just need trinkets and to go beat up this hag. So we wanted Jenny to be the fastest one, which is understandable, and Zoloco was the second fastest. It's suicide. Oh, yeah, you're not going to the darkest dungeon, don't worry. That would have been silly if I accidentally went in there, huh? So let's give Shadow the legendary bracer to slow him down even more. And then we will give him a something or other. My favorite item, the something or other. Could give him the camouflage cloak to balance out how slow he is. Though I think before I was using Dismas's head. We'll see. I have plenty of items to go around. You both get sun rings. That's definitely normal. I think I had a Berserk Charm on Jenny for the extra speed, so that means I'm going to give Zoloko Dismas' head for the damage. And then we should be fine. Alright, Sko. Can't forget Sko. So since we're fighting the Hag, I'm going to need that. And something else. Feather Crystal? Feather Crystal wouldn't hurt. For the damages. Or... am I dead yet? No, you are not, Smarty. You are level 5. Big guy. I could take Junia's head. So here's the major concern with the Prophet fight. For one, I'm going to take off Abyssal Artillery. Actually, for the time being, I'm going to keep it. But I need to subscribe, but I can't. Oh man. OMG, level 5. That you are, dude. But yeah, the big issue with the Hag fight is whoever comes out of the pot is going to be at low HP. But it doesn't ensure that last is going to go on time. So I'm trying to debate whether I want to take Sko or Noveva. Because if I take Noveva, there's Party Heal, which will guarantee me heal, because if we get a 0, that could be the end of someone. But yeah, I think this is the way to go. Let me just pop in the guild real quick and level up some of Sko's other skills. So I'm going to level up Weakening Curse, as well as the Weld Reconstruction. Gives it an extra chance of healing. And this. And I guess I should level up Daemon Pull, because why not? So here's my big concern. We can only have 4 skills equipped at once. OMG, OMG, 16 guys on stream, OMG. But Sack Stab, it doesn't work in the 4th slot, but I like to have it just in case something messes up, or I get surprised. Abyssal Artillery is a really good move. Weld Reconstruction is a no-brainer. Daemon Pull is really nice for my team comp because Lunge only hits the first 3 units, and this makes sure that I get that going. But the problem I'm having is if I take this off, I can bring this for the boss fight. But Weld Reconstruction only works if I'm in the 4th or 3rd slot. So the worst nightmare situation is he is no longer in that slot and someone comes out of the pot and then they're on death's door, which I don't want. But we're gonna have to risk it, I guess. Nothing I can do there. But let's provide. Take plenty of food despite being in the weld. Grab a couple of these. Some keys. Plenty of torches. Overkill of torches. And a holy water or 5 or 6. A couple of these, a couple of those, a couple more of these, because the weld has a lot of poison jerks. And we'll let you guys listen to that cutscene.
Her knowledge of horticulturalism and its role in various arcane practices impressed me greatly. My licentious impulse gave way to a genuine professional respect, and together we began to plant, harvest, and brew. There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
So, I'm not a fan of this layout, because the boss is either here or here, or here. So I really hope for a scout. OMG, I forgot the inventory issue you have. Come on, Smarty, it's all provisions, man. Don't give me this. Let the lunging begin. That's the plan. Before I forget, let me put Shadow Fade back on, everybody. Just in case. Alright, we're good. Lego. My ego. Yeah, let's put the weakening curse on. Oh boy. Ruby off the bat. Pretty good start.
The match is
Can you
struck.
play Minecraft?
A blazing
Probably not,
star is
Kooky.
born.
It's not something I like to do anymore. Oh boy. Combat for days. Here's the first one though. That's actually not too bad. I hate these jerks because of their protection though. So we're gonna lunge. And then we're going to weaken you, because we're lunging at the other guy. And then we're gonna lunge. And you guessed it, we are going to lunge.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Groping swipe coming my way. Nope. Blight. I was about to say bleed. Alright. Nice
As
crit
the
from
fiend
Zoloco.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
So let's move Shadow to the front. And we are back in order.
The light,
So for you guys who
the
haven't
promise
seen
of
this
safety.
party, this is what it's capable of. Hopefully it has some fun on the boss fight. Minecraft equal redstone equal rip thermodynamics. Dude, Smarty's mind gets blown every time I break the laws of physics. I don't think he can handle the
Continue
Minecraft.
onslaught.
I stopped playing Minecraft
Destroy
after the Adventure
them
Update 1.8 beta.
all.
So here's like a really funny story. I was actually a alpha tester for Minecraft way back when, but I stopped playing like ages ago. I think I might stun here actually, but would I want to? Yeah, let's play it safe. Safety in numbers. And we'll do a Daemon pull. Nice. And then you're gonna do like a stumbling scratch, and that's not gonna do anything. That was a really well fought turn. And we'll kill you. Just kidding. Someone will kill you though. Kill this jerk. Stress. And the mark. There's the rend. Ow. My feels. Let's do a heal for 8. Not bad. Nice crit,
Formation
Shadow.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And we can lunge finally. Lovely, lovely. And then we'll lunge again.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And we can weakening curse. This is what happens when you don't just cull the weak. Very true. Nice crit. And the bleed. And you're dead. It's a very nice
This
assortment
expedition
of
at
goodies.
least promises success.
Nothing inside the coffin. Let's move you, and we're back in order. And we didn't get a scout. So here's the deciding factor. I'm pretty sure the boss is here, so I'm gonna go to the left. Yeah.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Ooh, nice, another ruby. 2 rubies. Very generous game. Brigands. I don't like this encounter very much. I think we'll kill you. Just kidding. Now we'll kill you. That should also get rid of the corpse. Yes, it did. Ooh, awkward. And you're alive.
A powerful
That
blow.
is Isaac Skelet. Point blank shot's gonna hurt a
Death
lot.
waits for the slightest.
The boss will
lapse in
teleport just to
concentration.
piss you off. Oh man, I can actually see that happening. Alright, there's the stun. pick. Then we'll lunge. Then you should go next on the first on the next turn. Nice lunge. Nice lunge.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright, say goodbye to those. And also say goodbye to Exodia. And I want to keep the holy water for the hag fight. Scout's big. Every single room has combat. Damn. Calm down, game. It's just a prank. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to abandon it. Money I'd like, though. 300 gold. Sure. Goodbye, bandage. You served me well. For the time being. To the next one. 3 maggots. What can we do? Nice. Nicer. Don't go. Thank you. Crit for 30. No bleed, too. Grave Nibble onto Zoloko. Takes that damage right back. Didn't get stunned, though. Take 3.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They
can you play CSGO? A couple people were actually asking if I'd play CSGO on stream.
In Radiance,
I don't know.
may we find victory.
I'm up in the air on that one. Let's take
As the light gains purchase, spirits are
Onyx, because
lifted,
we're gonna get plenty of
and
press
purpose
later.
is made clear.
Alright, in we go. We still have the light that we need. This is gonna be a really stupid encounter. I really have to work on killing these guys ASAP. Oh no. Alright, you're dead. That cheers me up a bit. We can Damon full you.
Impressive.
Big. Stress onto Shadow, but that's gonna mark him. So now I'm really nervous of whatever this jerk is gonna do to me. So in that case, I'm not gonna lunge, because then it would put him in tree branch smack range. Fusion spores are gonna be awkward.
Blow to body and brain.
But it could have been worse. Could have been worse. Let's pop the torch. Are you going to be playing Overwatch when it comes out? I'm so hyped for that game. Yes, I am, Stranger. I'm definitely going to do that. Without a doubt. I can tentacle him, but I think I'll weaken him. I don't want to risk this jerk one-shotting someone. And let's Shadow Fade as well. No such luck, though. Oh no. Okay, that damage reduction saved my life. I had that dude minus 120% damage, and you got a crit my man at arms for 46. Oh man. Whew, boy. Let's just throw a dagger in. And do I lower his damage again? Probably. I'm gonna camp to heal up anyway, so it should be fine. Lunge. And pick. Oh, wow. Thanks a lot. 4 damage. What a baller.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Okay. Scout, please. No scout. Of course not. Unlocked box, though. 300 gold. Alright, let's put Jenny over here. Everyone's in order. I'm gonna keep pressing on. 4 damage was pretty nice, though. Let's eat some food instead of camping. Because ideally, I go into this room, and then I get, like, really lucky. Hacks. That minus damage does work, man. I'm telling you, Smarty. 3 deeds. Well, sweet dreams are made of deeds. But unfortunately, I'm not picking them up. No scout. Well, I'm 99% sure that's our boss fight, so let's camp. Had to swap devices, engaging lurk. Alrighty, classy. Take it easy, man. Well, here's the thing about camping, though. All it really gives me is the scout and the stress relief. Because and I guess I could put the damage buff on someone. Maybe I'll camp after the boss fight just to do stress relief. I think that's actually a smarter idea. As risky as that sounds. Now I'm not so sure. Now it's highly debatable. Weakening. Lunge. And we'll lunge. Alright, Rend shouldn't hurt too bad. Kinda hurt a bit. We'll lunge. Crit for 26. Good job, Jenny. Rend onto Jenny. Ooh. Crit for crit. Tit for tat.
About to break.
We have no bandages, so that's really, really bad.
Their cursed champion falls.
I really don't enjoy that.
As victories mount, so too.
Okay, I'm gonna do something really stupid and silly. Murphy's Law are lurking at the end of that hallway. Oh man.
With a singular
Alright, let's put a shovel in this grave. And now I'm actually gonna camp. So we're gonna go all the way back, because you're taking hella damage. And now we're actually gonna camp. And we're gonna hope that the boss is there. Otherwise, this run is a no-go. So pop the log. And we feast.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Okay, I could gallows humor. It's an option. No, you cannot, Kooky. Alright, let's do this on Jenny. Hope nothing bad happens to Jenny. We're also going to stress ourselves out here so we don't get an ambush. And then we're going to heal up. Oh wait, that's not Jenny. That's Shadow. Alright. That's a misclick and a half. And we'll stress relief you. And you'll wound care her. And then we'll pilfer an item. And it's an anti-venom. Alright, well we know there's no ambush. Forgot to put them back in order before I camped. I'm messing all kinds of things up right now. So Jenny's looking the worst. Hopefully we can eat before the boss fight. No hunger proc, no hunger proc. Awesome. So we'll eat this food. We'll pop a holy water on everyone. Pop that torch. And we'll go in here and hope for the best. Alright.
Twisted and maniacal. A slathering
So we
testament
lunge.
to the powers of corruption.
And then we weaken. And we lunge. Into the pot goes the Loco. It's kind of a bummer because he has Dismiss's head, which is actually like really nice for tanking. Nice crit from Shadow though. That's gonna speed up this boss fight significantly. Taste the stew. Stress damage. And it heals her now. That's interesting. That's a pretty big buff. And we'll pick your face. Crit for 37 or 30. He has 7 HP left. And Abyssal Artillery for the kill.
Leave her corpse to rot.
Get hyped, guys. Boss down. That was definitely overly paranoid. Alright,
Be
give me
wary.
that.
Triumphant pride
Let's go
precipitates
home.
a dizzying fall.
Get hype. got 4 more level 4s. Good on ya. I blinked and missed the whole fight. I don't blame you, stranger. Stress Eater's bad, Ague is bad. Guilty Conscience is okay. Unholy Hater is whatever. I know it's not alcohol, but it really looks like you're drinking wine. Yeah, Arizona's bottles are really weird. Like, but I assure you it is indeed, not alcohol. But I definitely had, like, looks. I once brought a bottle of this stuff to school. So, like, I was taking a math class, I brought a bottle of this, I sat down, was talking to my professor. He used to be like a hippie or something, so he's kind of used to this stuff. So he's like, yeah, what's in the bottle, man? And I'm like, oh, it's a half and half. Gross Arnold Palmer. Aw, man, Don. Don, how are you doing? I've missed you, man. How's work? Their glass bottles are great, their plastic bottles are eh. Yep, yep. Arnold Palmers are pretty delicious, man. When they're cold, especially. Plus, like, the citrus in the tea, you know, helps on the voice a little bit. But yeah, that was a really easy boss fight. Can you drink vodka? I do not drink at all, Kooky. I'm sick now. However, I top 8'd PTP or PPTQ on Sunday. Oh, PPTQ? What does that stand for? Also, I'm sorry that you're sick. Get well soon, Dawn. There's a tough ring! It's a tough ring, guys! I've wanted one of those for so long! It's the special OG drink. We're fighting the siren. We're doing it up. I want it. I want it now. I want it. Give it to me. I could take the same team. Honestly. But maybe I shouldn't. That's also a thing. Preliminary Pro Tour Qualifier. Oh, for Magic. I assume, considering you were talking about playing Magic earlier. By earlier, I mean once upon a time. Alright, well, I'm definitely getting that tough ring, no matter what. Who I take to get the tough ring is the other question, though. So if I don't take that party, I could take Ladim and a couple other people. Because, I mean, they don't have that much stress. I'll kill Siren for you. That'd be lovely if you could, Stranger. Unfortunately, you're level 5 already. You're actually the top of my list. Oh, my German teacher in high school is actually friends with a guy that used to be the world champion of Magic the Gathering, or STH. That's really cool, Jumon. In Polish, Darkest Dungeon is Simony Dianzen. Oh, man. Or Saimi. I'm totally sure I butchered that. Who do I take? Alright, let's grab some people who don't mind fighting a siren. So I'd like to take Delirious, because I haven't taken Delirious anywhere. And for that reason, I could also take Last. Siren looks like the teacher that used to teach linear algebra back in uni. Oh man, Kismarty. Let's take Ladim. And I could take Abraxas. We'll take this party to fight them. Give our grave robbers a night of rest. I like this group because they have a lot of damages. So let's just check their gear. See if that's all in tip-top shape. You're good. You're great. You need some love. And what about Delirious? Congratulations, buddy. It feels nice having all my, like, low-level units with good gear and my high-level units with good gear. Like, you wouldn't expect that at this point in time all things considered, that the majority of our characters would be with blue weapons. Like, Noveva's an exception, that's an exception because they haven't gone anywhere, as well as Joker. But like, the majority of our characters are already decked out for appropriate level missions. And we're only on week, something or other, because I can't see it, because that's covering it. Week 58! Oh man, so it feels good, man. Feels Goodman. You think the Twitch name Feels Goodman is actually, taken? Out of curiosity. No need to force them, Kooky. People can do what they want. Let's upgrade all the things. Let's go to Abraxas and upgrade some of the things. And we'll go to Ladim. Upgrade one of the things. Go to Last. Last is good. Feels Goodman. And we can sell some more junk. Feels birthday, man. Oh, is it your birthday today, Smarty? Alright! Bleh. I forgot that you went to see that the stars on your birthday. Happy belated birthday, Smarty. I'm like totally messing up. I'm so exhausted today. We're doing a lot of chores and stuff. Let's sell these. But happy belated birthday, dude. Or birthday, if it is today. I don't need this if I get a tough ring. It's not my birthday, it's my mother's. Happy birthday to your mom. Similar thing. I've got that for the express purpose of selling. I kind of want to get rid of the Brawler's gloves as well. I feel like I never use them. Well, happy birthday to Mama Smarty. I'm Polish. The Binding of Isaac. Afterbirth is Zizran Izaika Prizod Porodem. Interesting. In before mother jokes. I don't think this chat is capable of doing those. Well, they're probably capable. I just don't think they'd go that low. You have the runs, which is kind of unfortunate. So maybe I take Zet instead of Ladim, but I've already upgraded Ladim, so it kind of feels bad, man. But let's get rid of the disease we got on Jenny. Who else? Juliet has bad humors. So we just need to get rid of the disease on Ladim, and we are a disease-free dungeon estate. Dungeon estate. The newest roguelike on Steam Greenlight. I'm from Poland, and that isn't a joke. Alrighty, Cookie. That's not what I was referring to. Give you a sun ring. And give you a feather crystal. We'll give you this thing. We'll also make you slightly slower, because these two are the ones that I want to be fast. We'll give you this thing for the damages. We'll also give you... where is it? This probably? Maybe not. Let's go with the camouflage cloak. Dodge chance up would be cool. And for you, I want that. I could give you Dismas's head. That looks more like a curse than a joke. Oh man. What else would I want instead of what I have? Probably nothing. I like this. The speed kind of is low, so maybe I don't want the legendary bracer. In which case, the sun ring. Alright, let go. Let's speed up the siren. Boss rush. Got plenty of food. And some keys, just in case. Shovels for days. Holy water. Plenty of that for the siren fight itself. Bandages for sure. Because stupid crab things exist. And that should be fine on torches. Anything else? These, yes. Alright. Lego. Lego. Batman.
In financial desperation, I struck a bargain with the ancient things that surfaced in search of sacrifice when the moon was right. Their price was the delivery of an obscure idol, and one other item of more troubling portent. The pact struck. My newfound accomplices slipped silently beneath the brackish water. A fearful stirring at the edge of the torchlight betrayed a familiar witness, and gifted me with malign inspiration.
Well, the reason why I brought 4 shovels... Honestly, you could probably bring more shovels to the cove. You want to bring a lot because the barnacle chests you can use shovels on, as well as the giant oysters you can use shovels on. And I guess you could also use it on the big circle Cthulhu gift sculpture, but that would also give you 100 stress. But I mean, you could use it on it.
I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Alright, unfortunate little whiff. Speaking of shovels, need one immediately. Feels shovel, man.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
I always get all the shovels, yeah. The greed is real. Shovels for days in this area. It's definitely the way to go. Disarmed. These skills are perfect. Alright, we can do some stress relief, I guess. You have the most. Or we can get a heal. Tis what it is. So the boss is probably there or here. It's actually kind of a weird layout for a boss. C-word slash. What is your nickname on Steam? I need for you to be on my friend's Steam list. I don't really give out my Steam, unfortunately. Kooky. Let me mark you. So Braxis can finish you off. And then we'll do a sack stab on you. Little bit of damage, not bad. Iron Swan.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Wow, you lived. That's a bummer. Octocestus, crit for 13. Thanks, game. Gargling grab onto Delirious for 9. Denied. Yep. I want to kill you, but at the same time I have to heal, right? It would be stupid not to heal there, especially considering that was about to happen. No, I mean, that's the guy I would have killed. So I guess in the end it didn't really matter. This is really awful dungeon for a boss. Yes, it is. It's a really awkward layout. Let's just kill you.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And then we'll hack you. Because Bola's gonna get a kill.
As the fiend falls.
Can you do anything from there? Yes, you can. Octocestus. No bleed, please. Thank you. I can't actually reach the fish dude, unfortunately. I don't have if it bleeds on this version of this character. 8. No thanks, man. Mark. Snipe.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright. Let's do this. Give me the damages. I can only use one more holy water. I need to save the rest for the boss fight.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Good dodge. Really good dodge.
The light. The promise of safety.
These tentacles are having a bad day, man. More boss.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
By the way, Dawn, I know you top 8'd, but how many people showed up for the event? Can you play Geometry Dash? I've never heard of that game, Cookie.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Alright, nice surprise. Let's get rid of you.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Simplify the equation there. Vulnerability hex. And then you're dead. Nice. This guy's probably gonna live. Yep. But it's a little bit of damage. Delirious is having an awful day. A really awful day. At least he's not on death's door. Please heal. That was big. Sorry, Kugi. No can do, man. What is this nonsense? Can I bola for a double kill? Probably. Yes, I can.
Success so clearly in view.
This dungeon has not been
Or
kind.
is it merely a trick of the light?
The scouts could be big. Please. Alright. A lot of enemies. But, comes with the thing. Geometry Dash sounds like something Pythagoras would play. Yep, probably. Barnacle chest. Cool. Sorry, Jade. You were cool in Jackie Chan Adventures. Nah. Alright, let's mark you. Nice crit. Give me the stress reliefs. And we're actually going to snipe you. Wow, that killed. Big ups. That didn't kill. That's a bummer. Alright, we're gonna get one blanket fire for sure. Shank onto Delirious, because everybody loves Delirious. Nice kill. Blanket fire again. What a jerk. I'm actually gonna heal you. Instead of killing him right away. Because then I'm gonna heal for 3. And then I'm gonna Iron Spike.
Ghoulish horrors.
And we're gonna eat
Brought
some
low
food.
and driven into the mud.
And we're gonna pop this torch.
As the light gains purchase, spirits
Four
are
fishmen.
lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright, so here's the thing. I kinda want to sack stab, but I shouldn't. Iron Swan. Did not kill. That's a kill. I'm trying my best not to look at that inventory. Come on, Swarty, it's not that bad.
Precision and power.
Seaward slash. Spearfishing. Don't move me, please. Thank you. Alright, let's get a heal. 10, not bad. The bleed sucks, but what can you do sometimes? It is what it is. Seaward slash onto Delirious for
Quickly
18.
the tide turns.
Because everybody loves Delirious. I'm gonna flashbang. I should have popped a bandage. Let's heal. I'm just messing up this point. I kind of got used to it already. Oh man. Stop hitting Delirious! What did he do to you? Oh my god. What is this not? Don't you dare. I don't want to lose another bounty hunter like this.
Emptiness reveal themselves.
This is nonsensical. Thank you. Thank you for living. I appreciate that. Sincerely. Holy crap. What is this game sometimes? Alright, let's kill a corpse. Heal, please. Thank you. You have the Death's Door debuffs now for the rest of this dungeon. You don't care, though.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
My will to survive is just shattered at that point. Let's drop the anti-venom. That RNG though, that ring though, you know? Ooh boy. Alright. Give me this ruby. You can have this food in your mouth. And we're gonna camp.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
I didn't get these guys the proper camping skills, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna sharpen our spear. We're going to, this is how we do it. And we're going to marching plan probably. And I probably want to not get a night ambush because screw me. Really? Delirious' stress is kind of an issue, but he's gonna have to deal with it. Alright, one more thing, and then we got the boss fight. And a crate. Thank you. Of course. Always shows this guy up, right? When we don't want him to show up. At least he's stunned. That means more to me than you know. I hate the update on you are not allowed to hold the loot anymore, you pig, and they don't allow you to camp while having the loot window. Feels bad, man. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Get a little bit of damage on you because I don't want you exploding.
A singular strike.
And let's vulnerability box you for the next turn. Just don't go again, please. I don't want the stress, right? Delirious! Why do they hate Delirious so much? Can someone explain this to me? Sack stab. Collect. Snipe. Come on, Ladim. Thank you.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Delirious. At least he's dodging. It's more than I can say for this jerk. Sack stab. And I guess we'll adrenaline rush because we're right in front of the boss and I can take that damage buff in with me. And then we'll finish it. Nice crit. Oh boy.
Seize this momentum.
Does the bounty hunter have cave
Push on
probe?
to
Can
the
you check?
task's
Sure
end.
thing. It probably does, considering how badly this is going. Let's drop... Well, I'm gonna drink the holy water. Guess I can drop that last one. Nope, resolution, dark temptation, shocker. Jesus has really bad luck. Pop that. Let's go. Everyone's at full HP. Yep. There's the lovely siren.
Have remade the poor girl in their image.
We could try for the stun off the bat.
And their slave.
Do you like FNAF World Game? Not really, Cookie. A little bit of damage. Song of Desire on Delirious. I don't know what to say. He's probably going to be a better enemy than an ally at this point. There's the stress, there's a collect bounty. Then Mr. Namina, how linear algebra is going. Oh man. Thanks for the potential bleeds. Good crit from Abraxas. Kill this useless siren. Delirious. Collect bounty on the team. High Tide. I hate that thing so much. Pressure Crash. We should be getting Delirious back this turn, yeah. The Arbalest looks like the Rock. That's really great. Yeah, let's do it. And we'll hack. So close to dead. We're gonna flashbang. Thank you. And then we're gonna snipe. Barnacle Barrier, because we're a jerk. Song of Desire on Abraxas. Man, did they buff the Siren's chance of doing this nonsense? We're gonna have to wait for the stun, so I guess I'm gonna damage you.
Masterfully executed.
Oh no. Sniper Mark. That's not too bad. Except for the debuff. Alright, we can Barbaric Yop. No, that's not gonna work. Actually, no, it's gonna stun you. We have a chance. Delirious needs to get the killing blow. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The lifeblood of any port. And resume again now that the routes are safe.
Oh man, that was one
decisive
hell of a boss fight. Delirious is never gonna forget the Siren.
A devastating blow.
Crits keep coming in.
Well struck.
And then we'll bowl him. Did we just get like 4 crits in a row? Octos Estus. Well, at least everyone's stressed besides Delirious. This is fine. Give me.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Let's go home, guys. Forget about that Siren. It's because she is the Rock. Oh man. Feels good, man. Bosses are being slain. We got last one, 2 level 5. We got Slugger on Ladim. That needs to get locked in pretty soon. Got Natural Swing on Delirious. He's light sensitive now, and he's got Vampiric Spirits. You are a gambler. Tough ring though, yep. That was sketchy for a bit. It definitely was changing.
The degeneracy of the hamlet.
That could have definitely been awful.
When compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
Feels good, man. Oh, they made this give stress damage as well. Of course. Oh man, that's really nice though, because we have 2 level 5 Man-at-Arms as well. Definitely Coca-Cola. Hands down. Alright. Don't need that. Don't need that. But I should probably fight them regardless. Especially this stupid 12-pounder. Just because the 12-pounder is like a really easy fight. So let's toss Delirious in for Pleasure of Flesh, because he managed to go that whole run without going nuts. And that deserves a little bit of special treatment. Sort by level. So we need Noveva, Zet, and Joker to go on a veteran mission pretty soon. I could take these three to go fight the Brigand 12-pounder. I honestly don't think that's too bad of an idea. But who would I take for an extra slot? Brave? Yeah, I could take Brave. Who is your favorite streamer? Honestly, I don't know. I was a big fan of Cobalt. I just don't watch many other streamers as much lately. You guys remember this coat and how many people died for this coat? And now there's this thing that's directly better in almost every way. Oh man. I love how my runes is level 3. I never go to the runes. Ever. Oh man. That feels good. We have 100 crests. I should spend those. Nomad Wagon? Probably needs it. Alternatively, I could spend it on the survivalist and make camping skills cheaper. But I'm thinking Nomad Wagon needs it. So let's increase the trinket slots.
Rarities and
we'll
curios.
reduce the price.
Sold at a profit, of course.
By the way, you have to get that Wilbur trophy. It would be like revenge. Definitely true. I've never seen anything that man's done, Kooky. Never watched a single thing.
Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things a sharpened sword cannot.
Let's increase the bar's usefulness as well.
With enough ale, maybe they can
And
be
the Abbey.
inured against the horrors below.
Level up the transept a bit.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
Okay. Fun times. So let's go beat up the Brigand 12-pounder. Even though the mask is utterly useless, because I think I already have 2. Yeah. But I really just want to kill it so it spawns as a higher level 1. Is kind of my reasoning. I'd like to go to the runes and unlock the hard necromancer as well, but that doesn't seem like it's going to happen anytime soon, considering this place is level 3. And if I don't kill these bosses now, I'm never going to have another chance, because most of my people are almost level 5. Whenever you guys get to know your girlfriend's parents, it won't get any weirder, so do whatever feels unnatural. It's a good idea, Smarty. Good idea. The weirdest thing that happens is the moment you meet them. Usually. Yeah. Let's take Zet. We'll take Joker. Take Noveva. We'll take Mr. Platypus. Never mind, you can't go with either of those. I'm an idiot. In that case, we can take one of our bounty hunter or grave robbers. Which one though? That's what I've learned this weekend so far. Oh man. Keyboard and mouse. Razer Black Widow Chroma and a Razer Death Adder Chroma. Man, I don't even know if I want to do this. Put me in, coach. Alright, Shadow, because you volunteered. Unlikely lively. I guess we'll have to do it this way. So let's change your skill. We'll put flashing back on. Let's go to the guild and the blacksmith, because Zet and them need better stuff all around. Upgrade, upgrade. Upgrade, upgrade. Upgrade, upgrade. And our gold is going down fast. Give me this, and this. And I'm getting rid of that. And maybe this. Yeah, it's gotta go. I'd rather have speed items. Bleed resist, goodbye. Surgical gloves. Nah, I'm keeping those. Solar crown's gotta go though. As well as this gambler's charm. Alrighty, now we got money for upgrades. So we'll drop Joker in. Joker's always going to be an interesting case. The code says Death Door has a 68% chance of proccing. It's pretty high. It might consider making a Death's Door Gladiator. Really? Is it 68% chance? I heard it was 30 previously. So I assume that means that it's actually a 32% chance to survive and a 68% chance to kill you, Smarty. Whenever I get the quirk of Death's Door resist, I'll test it. But that's just my assumption. I'm not 100% sure if that is really the case, but that's what I've been under the impression of. If it is 68, then everyone's got it backwards. Which I think is actually pretty funny. Let's level up Finale. Or Dirkstab, actually. Set. Upgrade, upgrade. Upgrade. No Veva. Probably not Kooky. I usually play this until I pass out. Alright, party heals upgraded. Shadow's already good. So we should be fine. We're a little bit low. I'm probably going to sell some other useless common trinket I'm never going to use. We have enough damage things that I can probably get rid of an Eldritch Slayer ring. Or a Manslayer ring. Nope, this one's gonna go. As well as that. Actually, no. Because this gives us speed. Critical dice? No, that's gone. Alright, let's get to it. Let's fight this boss. So, we're gonna give you... Could give him the tough ring, but probably don't want to go that route. We'll give you a sun ring for sure. And we will also give you Dismas's head. Massive damage up for not much negative. There's your sun ring. Shadow. And I'll also give you a feather crystal so you can dodge all the things. We'll give Joker... Well, with that many trinkets, you could set up your own trinket shop and put the gypsy out of business. Honestly, I probably could. With my luck, 68% is like 5% or so. Yeah, I know that feeling, Smarty. Honestly. So you are getting Junia's head. You're also getting this book. Joker. Can put the tough ring on Joker. Make him really tanky. Yeah, I think having a tanky gesture would be nice, just so he doesn't die on me. This is so, like, worthless to me. I'm never going to use that. Can you play LOL? Definitely not. No offense, Cookie, because I appreciate the follow earlier. However, if you expect me to play all these games that I don't play, then I might suggest you to look for another streamer, man. I say that in all earnesty. But I do what I feel is the most fun, even if I know it won't get me the most viewership. I think as long as I'm enjoying myself, you guys will also enjoy it in chat. And for that reason, I probably won't sell out and play stuff like League of Legends. I just don't... I could put the camouflage cloak on. Do I have anything that gives me speed other than the shimmering cloak? No. Whatever. I'll deal. Give me that slice off. Let's provide. Just double checking all my junk. Have you got earphones? Three shovels should be plenty. Take not many of those. Definitely need a lot of light though. Keys, just in case, you never know when a secret room might show up. And I'll take a couple of these. Are we good? I think we're good. Let's embark.
The wild whispers of heresy roused the rabble to violent action. Such was the general air of rebellion that even my generous offer of gold to the local constabulary was rebuffed. To reassert my rule, I sought out unscrupulous men skilled in the application of force. Tight-lipped and terrifying, these mercenaries brought with them a war machine of terrible implication.
Oh man, Changer. That sounds like a pretty good break. Are you still getting paid for not being in? Because you're technically supposed to work these days, but they're just telling you not to do anything?
The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
The war machine is close. Definitely. But yeah, that's really amusing, Changer. Yeah, I get paid. That's pretty awesome, man. Feels good. That explains why you've been chilling with us for so much.
The light, the promise of safety.
Let's do this. Cool. And then we're going to do a battle ballad. That's pretty cool. You're getting a break like that. Agreed. Tranger definitely deserves it. Man works hard, he plays hard. He painted his chair. Takes much better men than I to do such a thing. Grave Nibble, don't stun please. I was looking forward to hewing you guys. Grave Nibble on Joker. That hurt.
Reeling, about to break.
No stun though. Just hew it. I'm going back to the awful work thing soon. Feels bad, man. Oh, I'm sorry, Smarty. Nice crit from Shadow. And I could heal here, or I could Judgment. I think we have enough damage. I'll just do a heal on Joker. Poland Winter Vacation. Sounds good, Kooky. Let's do a slice off. 12 damage, Zed. You got this, man.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic
Two
merit,
Citrine.
unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Oh dear God. I'm not a fan of this encounter at all.
Their formation
You like
is
ski
broken.
jumping?
Maintain
I actually really
offensive.
suck at skiing, so I'll say no. Battle ballad here. And we're gonna do this. Nice
Continue
crit.
the onslaught.
Now I'm worried about
Destroy
this jerk.
them all.
But we'll chop him down, hopefully. Slime smack. Good dodge. It didn't revive anybody. That's big. I'm probably gonna do the slice off. It's not gonna bleed though.
The ground quakes.
I love the purple prose in this game. It's so good. Very true. Yeah, boss called me today and I was like, yeah, don't come in tonight, but expect normal time tomorrow. I stupidly said again, and he's like, well, I guess you can come in and mop some floors. I was like, nah, I'm good, thanks. Sounds pretty good, Stranger. Avi is a monster shredder guitarist. For whoever doesn't know, he is a humble beast, so he won't accept it. Stop it, Smarty. I'm awful at guitar. Don't trick these people. Oh man. Speaking of something that is completely not prose, I was actually quite happy with this week's poem of the week, if you guys haven't checked it out yet. Though I did make it like a day late, so pretty much after yesterday's stream I wrote it and then put it up. It's kind of dark, but I play a lot of dark games, so I think that's appropriate.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
It's okay, Stranger. Maybe one day you can mop up my Twitch chat. Let's do a slice off here. Because I want this thing to die. ASAP. Wow, you're alive. Alright. Judgment.
Confidence surges.
That would have been nice earlier. Chop. Confusion spores. Don't go to the back. Awesome. But you're in the front. Best dark game is Amnesia. I don't agree there. Anyone that uses bewilderment is okay by me. Fair enough, Stranger. Lunging would be nice, but I'm not going to. Nice crit shadow. And I'm gonna jerk stab. And we'll chop. And we'll move you back one. Tree branch smack on Noveva. Took it like a champ though. And we can lunge here. And we did.
Perhaps the turning point.
And we got that Gemerald. I'm gonna drop the 2 citrine. I know it's worth more, but citrine are so bad and common. But I'm more likely to find gold. It's difficult to value games when there's such heavy content from PSX games already, Silent Hill, Resident Evil, and all this good stuff people grew up with. The argument of how games are priced is actually like being really apparent lately, because people like Square Enix are trying to make all their big AAA games episodic now, and like people are starting to question whether or not games should be, like AAA games should be priced so highly. Not to mention, like, there's the whole like thing with indie games. Like, you expect a lot out of a game based on its pricing. Like, if you see a $60 game, you're like, oh, it's a AAA game, it's probably from a well-known publisher, etc., etc. It's probably got some level of, like, graphical or technical feat. But then when you see something like Darkest Dungeon, and you're like, oh, it's $20, you're like, well, Darkest Dungeon must be a pretty damn good indie game for that price tag. Because when you think of, indie games, you think like, oh, maybe like a $5 game, a $10 game tops or something. So, I don't know. It's pretty funny how kind of we have some pre-built up biases toward pricing. I'm not gonna slice off. Judgment did not work. Rabid Rush. It's painful. No rabies. Rabid Rush. No rabies. Rabid Rush. No rabies. No bleeds. No nothing.
Give them
no dogs either. Rabid Rush. And just do it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright. Thank you for the deeds. This team's doing pretty good so far.
As the light gains
Should
purchase,
probably drop the holy
spirits are
water.
lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Still a ways to go before that boss, though. Hopefully things are still on the up and up. With game pricing, I tend to look at an hour to dollar ratio or something similar to price point. It's not always the best thing to do because for some games I'm not just gonna get that, but as a starting point it tends to work pretty well for determining the utility of games to get. That's very true, Jumon. But then if you're like looking to dollar to price range, there's a lot of games that just blow that out of the water. Like if you're playing Terraria, Terraria's been on sale for $1 several times in its lifespan, and you can put thousands of hours into that game. That's like some crazy dollar to hour ratio. So I don't know if dollar to hour is an appropriate like measurement for a game's worth anymore because of stuff like that. And then there's the whole up and up with the roguelike games being so popular nowadays and people playing a lot of repetitive games or games that you can get a lot of mileage out of. So does that mean that all one-time through story-driven games should not be priced very highly anymore? It's really hard to say right now. I just buy games and I don't play most of them. I'm not good with my money. Aw, Stranger. Don't worry, man. That's why I said it's a great starting point. Very true, Juma. You got me. I don't know much about pricing, but what I mean is how people value more vintage horror games they grew up with. For example, me, I really value a lot of Resident Evil and Silent Hill. The latest versions are not as good, and I don't talk about graphics. That's fair enough, Smarty. I mean, genuinely, the horror genre has kind of gone downhill.
The way is lit. The path
Like, I
is
mean,
clear. We require
Dark Souls
only the
games
strength
are
to
more
follow it.
scary than most newer adaptations of horror series from before. Like, when you think of Bloodborne, I think that's more evocative of a horror game than, say, the newest Silent Hill game. Aw, that sucks. But it's what comes with the times, I guess. You can't really expect things to stay the same, and the whole world's kind of in a transitional period. The world's really, like, in a weird place, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, if you asked me when I was in elementary school, would I like to play video games for a living? I'd say hell yeah. But that's never gonna happen. Like, when you thought video game industry kind of jobs where you're actually playing the games, you would think, like a playtester or something. But nowadays, you have like streamers, you have YouTubers, you have all this other stuff, and I'm lucky to have such a great audience to like have these kind of conversations with, but most people don't have that luxury. Let's just party heal here. But I mean, it just changes with the times. Is GTA or isn't? I think most horror games lose a chunk of their horror in terms of seeing something scary is different growing up versus being an adult. That's very true as well, Shadow. I used to play a lot of Resident Evil when I was a kid. Like, I'd go over to my uncle's house because my cousin would babysit me. And we would play like Resident Evil 2 and 1 and stuff like that. And that stupid freaking ghoul dude, I don't remember his name because it's been a long time, but the one that hides behind the bathroom window and then pops out at you, and then you see him again and he's like crawling the walls and he climbs through the window and you can see him there. I'm pretty sure whoever's played Resident Evil 2 remembers this scene, but yeah. That really freaked me out as a kid. But eventually you build up an immunity to it, because we did like 3 or 4 runs through the game, and then eventually it just stops being scary. I think that the main issue may be lack of content. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in PlayStation you actually have a ton of games with a huge history line and a lot of sense in their stories, and somehow it makes sense even through fantasy. Parasite Eve, for example, that is a mirror history. I think new IPs can really help, but I don't think that's the initial issue. Most of the best current horror games get their horror from atmosphere that they create. That's very true, Shadow. But yeah, most of the horror games, going back to that topic in particular, tend not to be directly horror. They're like horror-esque, but that's not their focus. Like games like Silent Hill are horror games through and through. They have very clunky controls to make you feel more helpless and all that jazz. Same with Resident Evil, that whole point of standing and shooting and not being able to like move and shoot is to make you feel more helpless and build up an atmosphere. But, so it's really, you can't build a horror game just by trying to be scary. You need to build a horror game by including the mechanics in the game as well. And I think a lot of people are forgetting that, which is why games like Bloodborne and Dark Souls, where they're very challenging, and then on top of that have like these Lovecraftian and like dark and scary and spooky kind of atmospheres, really amplify how the gameplay feels and makes it feel more like a horror game than an actual horror game would. Plus, there are a lot of different types of horror games. Some, like Soma, are great for existential horror, whereas games like Silent Hill games were great for conventional horror. That's also very true, Jumon. Very good opinion. Latest version of Resident Evil are just a joke compared to RE and RE2, and maybe RE3 in my opinion. If anything, what most modern horror games seem to be missed boils down to pacing. Extra Credits had a great couple of episodes on this. Speaking of which, going back to what Smarty said, so, like I was saying, the reason why those kind of games were so good is not only because of that atmosphere, but also the controls and like how the game is built. So what happened wrong with all the Resident Evils after 4? So I think Resident Evil 4 was a great game, but it wasn't very scary. But after Resident Evil 3, all the games became way more large.
So clearly in view.
Like, if you're playing Resident Evil 4, the world is huge and open, and when there are scary moments, it's like whatever. But in Resident Evil 5, they completely ruined that concept. You're like out in Africa in broad daylight in the open. You lose that sense of helplessness. It kind of kills all like your attempts of trying to make this game scary. I don't even understand why they bothered. It's not what we grew up with, is essentially what I'm trying to say, but at the same time they have to think about making it what they're trying to make and not force it. Because RE5 is probably still considered a horror game, but I don't think anyone's been scared of that game unless they were like 3. I could be wrong, but that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, RE5 is definitely an action game. Really good modern horror games currently on early access is Darkwood, Heavy Atmosphere, and Constant Sense of Morality. Well, CSGO certainly is popular, definitely not the best though. Very true, Jumon. One thing I do have to hand it to Valve though with CSGO is most games after their initial release tend to be forgotten. There's not many games that get better over time. But like CSGO, for people who bought CSGO when it first came out, the game was awful. Like, don't even kid yourself. It was a horrible, horrible game. Everyone who played the previous Counter-Strike games loved CS Source over CSGO. But Valve kept at it, and then eventually it became a decent game. I super agree with their RE5. It completely... already read that. My bad. Let's drop the Gemerald. Give me that gold. And you're gonna take that 60% chance. Please? Aw, poor Joker. He is
Mind
stressed.
that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
But yeah, another good example of that is like Diablo 3. Like, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with how the game is compared to Diablo 2, because Diablo 2 is amazing.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading
it takes a
corruption.
lot for a company to make a game that wasn't very successful on launch to be a good game later on the road. Like, you don't really see that. Most games, if they come out to bad press, are forever stuck there. They'll never get a second chance. But CSGO and Diablo 3 coming back, having a resurgence, is really, really impressive in my opinion. There was such an amazing stuff in RE2. I remember being 7 years old and I really got wrecked by the hands through the window thing. I didn't play the game for a week. Oh man, yeah, I know that feeling, Smarty. You are right about us being kids by playing all these games. There's still a lot of stuff in those games that made them unique. I think a lot more thought was put into building these kind of scary moments, and like, it had more storyboarding, I guess. They tried to like manufacture them. I mean, I heard Until Dawn was a pretty decent horror game, but if you're someone who's watches a lot of those, like, 90s horror movies, I don't think it'll bug you at all.
Firelight and uneasy companionship.
Yeah, Monday Night Combat was, yeah. See, that's just an example. It's very hard for a game to maintain itself when it's like that. Let's do Every Rose Has Its Thorn. I actually really like Super Monday Night Combat. Super Monday Night Combat was pretty fun. I missed the original Monday Night Combat though. The puzzles, man, the puzzles in Silent Hill are incredible piano puzzles, and I think it's the second puzzle and really amazing if wrecked my head at that time. Oh man. But going back to the whole argument about how games aren't as evocative anymore, you also have to consider the fact that just because you have a lot of good elements from previous games, like say Silent Hill 2, right? There's all these really, really nice aspects of that game that make it timeless and classic and really fun to play over and over again. But the issue is, if you try to transfer that over to a new game, or for a completely different IP, yeah, you would, like, please all the people, but at the same time, games need to be different as time goes on. So just re-releasing Silent Hill 2 with a new skin isn't gonna help anybody. Sure, it'll help people who have, like, the nostalgia for Silent Hill 2, but I don't think it would be that much of a great game, in my opinion. It needs to be somewhat fresh, it needs to have its own, like, personality. But, again, this is all just opinion, speculation, and me shooting the shit with you guys a little bit, if you're acquainted with that turn of phrase. Yes, Super Monday Night Combat played the Invitational up till launch. I was sad to see the active users dying slowly. Yeah, I know that feeling, Shadow. I really enjoyed my time with that game. I actually had the pack skin for Assassin. Oh man, that was a pretty big waste of money. Oh boy. Let's do a blessing on you. And we still have 6 more. Unfortunately, these guys have no stress relief moves. I guess I can do this. That did like almost nothing. And then we'll pilfer something. We got a shovel. Hooray for shovels. And then we'll do a pep talk, I guess. Or a snuff box. That's an option. No disease. No disease. Alright, pep talk it is. Congratulations. There's also the context within which a game was released. Gen 3 of Pokemon was amazing for when it was released, but now it wouldn't be nearly as amazing even without later Pokemon installments. Exactly, Jumon. Timing is very critical. If you release Pokemon Red now, having never had a Pokemon game, it would be pretty cool, but it wouldn't be that great. You have to take advantage of that generation's atmosphere and technology. Yeah, this is very subjective, but I feel what you say, the thing is, I don't see enough work put into games, content-wise. I feel like a lot of money in the graphics more than they do in the history line. And in those freaks that actually think that games need a kick-ass story to make sense, otherwise it's useless. So here's one thing that I think is a very, like, valid point, Smarty. People focus a lot of effort into making games look good. But I think that's an issue, because if you use the best graphics at the time to push like what the consoles are capable of, you'll have a really, really good game in the moment. but games that don't focus on having a stylized kind of feel or like graphical sense eventually become dated. So for instance, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Lovely game, timeless game, but not for the graphics. When it first came out, it was like one of the very first 3D kind of platformers, in a sense. And for that reason, it was really, really good graphically at the time. But if you play Ocarina of Time right now, you're not going to be super thrilled about the graphics. But you are going to be super thrilled about how it's stylized. Same goes for other games, like Star Fox 64 looks like crap now. I'm sorry. But it's, like, at the time, it's mind-blowing graphics. But games that are more stylized have, like, a timeless, really, really good feel where you can come back to it and not go, wow, these graphics suck. I don't want to play this anymore. So, I'm trying to think of, like, really good examples, but, like, games that experimented with like stealth shading and stuff like that, the original Mario games, stuff like that. Darkest Dungeon, like Darkest Dungeon doesn't have the most amazing graphics for where we are, but because the art is so stylized and interesting, if you played this game 10 years later, you'd be like, well, it doesn't look the best, but it didn't try to be the best. It tried to be a game that is itself. You know what I mean? You can't just push out good graphics. It's not a good idea. You want to have your own character. Sin mostly puts VODs on his YouTube, and people who want to see Sin are gonna watch him on Twitch when he's live. Oh man, Jumon, thanks a lot, man. Well, let's go beat up this stupid cannon. I've been having too much fun talking to you guys, though. What's good, Zet? How are you doing, man? Welcome back. Borderlands, cell shading, Gears of War, Dark Filter, Wind Waker. Wind Waker is a perfect example. I don't know why I didn't think of that. But best game is Super Mario Bros. 2. Oh man, Sophie. Yeah, those are all perfect examples, Shadow. Good job, man. Let's kill this Skelly Jelly.
Well struck.
Lord Donkey Decrease Bus. Oh man. My little brother is actually a big fan of Donkey. I don't really watch much of his content though. Big slime. Give me that heal. But yeah, Wind Waker is really, really timeless in its art style. For sure. But, yeah, okay, perfect example. Wind Waker versus Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess tried to push graphical limits for the Wii and the GameCube, and looked gorgeous at the time. But in 20 years, Twilight Princess isn't gonna look nice, which is why we're even getting Twilight Princess HD in the first place. But games like Wind Waker are forever gonna be really awesome in their graphical style.
Impressive.
I know what you were saying, that's why I'm pushing the idea of games having somewhat uniqueness, sort of speak. No, I completely understand, Smarty. I'm just elaborating on the point. Cool game discussion for the record, though. Very true, Shadow. Very true.
Prodigious size alone
Well,
does not dissuade the sharp.
I've had it in my introduction that I like to have you guys take something away with you when you leave my chat. Because, I don't know, I consider myself not a typical streamer. I try to be like really real to you guys. So for that reason, if you're having fun, I want you to genuinely feel safe and have a conversation with me when you're here. Really hard to talk. This in English. Yeah, I'm sorry, Smarty, but you're doing good, man. Your English is really nice. I know you constantly put yourself down, but you can speak English, friend. You definitely can. But let's go beat up this silly cannon. So let's do a judgment on you. Save space, bros. Definitely true. Hey now, be nice. Or like, hey now, you're an all-star. Let's do a slice off. Nice kill. blanket fire. Oh well. You speak English better than me most of the time. Aw, stranger. Too humble. Nice crit.
Blow.
Or were you making fun of yourself? I couldn't tell if you were a non-native speaker. Smarty is not a native speaker of English. But he puts himself down a little too much. The guy's really good at it. Yeah, I always thought you were English campus. A lot of you guys are not from North America, which is also a pretty interesting thing about this chat. We have global audience appeal. A little bit of damage there. It goes a long way sometimes. Can I do a judgment? Oh yeah, pound the pounder. Sounds good, set. Kind of chilly tonight. I think, so last night it was like super, super hot in my household, and like no one got any sleep last night. Because I think it just runs in my family that no one can sleep when it's hot. So I think they turned the heat off, and I'm below ground level. I'm in a basement with no heating, and I'm wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt. So I'm actually a little bit chilly right now. Let's battle it up. There's this feeling I get when I speak in English, is there are a lot of things that I cannot reply as I would like, and I can't argue as I would like. In that sense, I would be more clear maybe in my mother language. No, that's totally understandable, Smarty. I get that feeling a lot when I talk to people not in English, though I don't speak anything other than English well enough to actually have a conversation. But that's definitely a very good point. Then again, I've been learning a second language for a while, so I absolutely understand how hard it is to speak a difficult subjects in a language that isn't your native one. Very, very true. The shuffling horror shuffles you, the shambler shuffles you, the pounder well. Oh man said. You get the feeling, that's why I constantly apologize, because I would be better examples and stuff. Ahoy. Set. Yeah, don't worry though, Smarty. I'm telling you right now, you speak English better than some native English speakers. Nice crit. Speaking of Zed, nice crit, Zed. Reinforcements. Are you kidding me? I didn't know you could summon this. That's nonsense. Dude, are you seeing this? Alright, let's battle Ballad. I'm really not a fan of this Brigand 12 pounder fight now. If they can summon this jerk. Stop it. Alright. Point blank shot, gonna suck.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
This is actually really bad. Like really, really bad. Because I might not be able to reach you. Kind of bad. So let's do this. 4.5 years of German and speaking is still difficult at times. Oh man, Jimon. Yeah, I know that feel. Let's... If I do 16 damage and he dies to bleed, that's the optimal outcome. But I think I'm gonna move back. And I'm gonna try to stun you. Oh, I can't stun! We're dead, guys. We're freaking dead. Rip team.
Their cursed champion falls.
Give it to me. Two dodges. You're not on death's door? Holy crap. This fight is not going that well. It feels like he didn't hit the pounder as much as needed. I think it's just because he summoned nonsensical enemies. Nice dodges though. Yeah, those dodges were big. Let's do a party heal. And we'll hew it. Get that damage going. Slice and dice.
Such a
No
terrible
bleed.
assault
No
cannot
bleed.
be left unanswered.
Thank you. Just gotta stay calm. You know it, Shadow. But that was really, really bad. Oh no. Don't go. Don't go. Just don't. Don't do it. Please. Oh, we're gonna have to Dirk stab you. Nice crit,
Precision
Joker.
and power.
Please. Die. I might lunge here. Alright. This is really bad, actually. Because now I can't kill you. I'm gonna... The stun would work. But here's the thing. If the stun doesn't work, we're dead. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Masterfully executed.
Reinforce. Alright, this I like. Do you like bread? I like bread. Nice stun. Ah, boy. We're just gonna battle ballad here. Alright, just the cannon is fine. Party heal up. Get our heal on. Have a nice time. Chillax. Beat this cannon up. Just summon one. That's not one. No, it is not. Alright, we're gonna slice you off. Raise the stun. Yeah. You're not dead. Now you're dead. I need to move you back into position. But I also want to heal. Pinata Boss feels birthday, man. Oh, man. I believe in Zed. I believe you can just hew it. You didn't hew it. Slice and dice. Thank you for the dodges. Stressful fight is stressful. Stop spawning you. I don't want anything to do with this man. Nice crit.
Powerful blow.
Hey Sid and chat, what's good, Vency? How are you doing? Alright, let's party heal. Nice crit. I'm gonna die. No, you're not, Zed. I won't let you. Good dodge. Hew it. I wish you had Shadow Fade right now, but it's fine. Probably. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Fine. You're dead. Okay. Let's battle ballad. Much better than yesterday. That's good to hear, Vency. Did you get a good night's sleep?
Gently. This is how a life
let's
is
party
taken.
heal. Some more. Could use that. Yep. Slowly but surely, a life is taken. Don't summon a big one. Nice. This I can deal with. Don't worry, Jumon, you got it, man. Guess I should start doing more damage when I have the opportunity. Chop. So close. Reinforce. Just keep picking them in the face. That's the plan. Ah, yeah. And we'll slice off here. A little bit of damage. Goes a long way. We can kill you. You're dead to the bleed. That's hype. Zet's really taking it in stride. That crit! Oh yeah.
Great is the weapon that cuts.
This should
on
be
its
the end of
own.
this fight. Level 3 boss, right? Yes, it is, Zet. Yeah, this is the end. We did it, guys. We did it. We did it. Probably. No one... Actually, no. Maybe not. We'll get it next turn. I'm gonna play it safe. Unless Zet is a hero and just kills it. Oh yeah. GG guys. Get hype.
Family crest.
That's a lot of items.
A symbol of strength.
That recovery though. Yeah. Yeah. Let's drop all the things. Give it to me. Eat the food. Give me all your money. Good going. That loot. G freaking G. Pinata, not good. Whew. Oh man. Oh man. No one leveled up to 5. That's actually also pretty good. Also GG. Thank you, Jumon. Thank you, Cookie. Shadow, Zet, Vency, everybody in chat.
An eternity.
I couldn't have done it without you.
And we were rewarded with madness.
We were rewarded with madness. Such madness. Now we have our 4th leper mask. We had 4, or we had 3 before, but I sold one. Now I'll sell another one. Feels good, man. Let's sell some of this stuff. Goodbye, lucky dice. We did it, chat. Without you guys, I would have lost. I'm but a humble extension of your words. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, we got a ladle. Okay. We got another leper mask. You got a holy orders. I'm not a fan of that at all. Moonring. Moonring is hype. Yep, Moonring it is. I hate this infected corpse quest, but hey, we have no level 3s. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Feels good. So let me just count up. There's 4. There's 8. I have 11 level 4s. Which is actually bad, because I would not need 12 level 4s. So one person is going to be stuck as a level 4 when we have nothing but level 5s. Unless someone dies, hopefully that doesn't happen. Get all the leper masks so you can mask your mask, so you can mask while you mask. I could probably become the happy mask salesman. I just need like a little crank thing. I need that really creepy music. I need to start Majora's Mask's timeline. All that good stuff. Oh boy. I actually could really use a bathroom break. Also, I'm out of drinks because I need a bathroom break, so I'm just gonna chug this water and I'm gonna go take a leak, and you guys are gonna sit right here, and then we'll be back to do this run. Alright, be right back, guys. I won't take too long. It would be nice if I had a break screen, but maybe one day. Sorry for the low quality. 1 second. Hey guys, we're back. Hopefully you weren't rioting too much while I'm gone. I got green tea this time, because Dawn was hating on the Arnold Palmers. Let me just catch up. I will not sit, I will stand. Good for you, Stranger. Takes a man to do that. Chair the real MVP. Well, Chair's a good guy. Alrighty, can you guys peek Avi's guitar? He's a master shredder even though he refuses to accept it. These bottles look cool. That they do that. Shoutouts to Arizona if you're looking for someone to sponsor. But yeah. Oh boy. So, I thought it would be a good idea to grab a cold drink because I was shivering earlier. So, you know, is what it is. But hopefully you guys weren't too lonely waiting. Let me just crack open this bottle and then we will head into this dungeon. I guess we can decide who we want to bring first. So I haven't taken Brave on a run in so long. He needs to come for one at least. And I guess I'll take Ladim? Do I want to take Ladim though? Because if I take Ladim with Brave, they'll both hit level 5, but then I won't have another frontline unit other than Zet. But I guess that's fine. Alright, Ladim's coming with. I needed to get rid of the runs one day, after this one, when you come home successfully. And I guess I'll take Delirious and Abraxas. Looks good to me. Still working on this bottle. It's super cold because it's been sitting in my fridge. So you, milady, get a sun ring. You may also get a sun ring. I haven't decided yet. Don't I have the blue lock? Yes, I do. That works even better. That it is, Jumon. It is a pretty big commitment, but I'm sure you can do it. I believe in both you and Smarty, and anyone else who's out there learning a second language, or third language, or fourth language. However many languages you're up to. That's lovely. Very refreshing. So let's see, what else do I want on Brave? Damn, I just noticed my couch is the exact same as casting couch. Oh man, that's actually pretty hype. I wonder if you guys can see the casting couch back there. It's like in the shadows though. I could probably pump up my exposure on my webcam and show it, or I could just turn on the light. But yeah. But go for it, Zet. You can have a casting couch. So, we have 2 sun rings here. We'll give you this, of course. I think I'll give the tough ring to Brave, because he is a platypus. Platypi are awesome. Yeah, I saw it the other day when you turned on the lights. Oh man. Dankest couch. Or darkest couch. Yeah. That couch freaks me the hell out, though. So, a little story. When we bought this place, I came into this room, and I'm like, well, there's only 3 places with a hard connection in the house. So it was either at the very front of the house, but I didn't really want to bother my neighbors because I stream really late at night, right? And so I didn't want to be at the front of the house for that reason. The other option was having it in one of the bedrooms. Of course, my brother immediately took dibs on it. And I got this basement. Now this room is really freaking freaky for multiple reasons. One, it's in an unfinished basement. Like, if I ever took the camera out to the hallway, it would, like, creep you the hell out. But the other reason is when we moved into the house, that couch was not there. So we bought the house, there's no couch. We come back when they gave us the keys, and the couch is sitting there. And I'm just like, just don't mess with this couch. We have no reason to have this couch. It's just there. And yeah, this couch is very spooky. That depends. Polyphemus, Epic Fetus, 2020, Death's Touch. Oh man. Yeah, so I'm like really scared of that. The cursed couch, yeah. Abby is in the depths of hell. You see the tiny light. It comes from that door. It's from the soul pit. Yeah, dude, this stuff is really awesome. Pour some holy water on it. I would, but I ended up dropping it most of the time, Bensi. So yeah, that couch spooks me, guys. And I don't even want to talk about what's on the other side of my monitor. I think the previous owners of this house used to use it as like a music room, but there's this really janky ass construction behind me that's just made of plywood, and it's painted bright blue. Never sleep on the couch. Come morning, you're on the couch, and the couch will disappear. Yeah, I am in the darkest dungeon, honestly. But like, there's this box right behind me. It's like on a shelf with built-in. There's a box in it, and it has a really ghetto lock that they kept closed with a pencil. And I'm like freaking out. So I had a couple friends help move some stuff into my house. And they're like, yo, you literally could fit a body in that box behind my monitor. Which is why I have it set up this way so I don't have to look at it. But yeah, one day I'll turn the lights on and show you guys how freaky this room is. But I'm decorating it. I mean, you see the painting and stuff, and I got posters on this wall and like my Coke stuff. Let me just grab my webcam. I don't know if you can see it. There's my Coke button. There is a poster. One sec. Actually, you know what? I'll turn on the lights. I'll give you guys a better look. Give me 1 second. This is just turned into let's have fun in the spooky basement room. There's my headphones. Looking for those. See the torch run in the Sins dungeon. Yeah. So there's the spooky ass couch. There's my biggest fan. There's the door. Here's a painting. Trying to see what I can see. There's a cool tiki mask thing that I picked up when I was in Fiji. So bright it burns. Yeah, so there's my creepy ritual mask. Painting, my guitar that Smarty thinks I'm good at playing. Here is my case. It was all purpley. There's my mic, my tea, keyboard, mouse, junk. Here's like some free speakers I got. They're pretty decent. Nice painting. Where did you get it at? I bought it at a liquidator. If you've ever gone on OLN and seen the show The Liquidator, I literally went to his store and bought that. Here's my zombie survival poster. Sadly, this is all inverted, but there's like a bunch of rules of how to survive a zombie apocalypse. There's a Coca-Cola button that's really huge. Oh, you play the guitar? I actually suck at the guitar. I cannot play it to save my life. I always wanted to learn though, so that's why I have it. There's like an Eva G poster. Those are my dumbbells. I work out in here sometimes. Here's like all my crap. There's like bunch of boxes from all my computer components that I haven't put away. There's a waifu. There's like a Chinese lantern. There's more tiki masks. There's like an Alienware hat that came with my old computer. Bunch of random stuff. Filthy Lair, you are a massive shredder, remember? Fair enough. There's like the murder box. We don't talk about the murder box. Murder box is spooky as hell. And yeah, there's some more junk and some more junk. There's like I have a Coca-Cola phone. Here, actually, you know what? Let me bring this out on camera, because this is actually, like, really funny. I bought it at a antique show. 1 sec. So here's my phone in a tube. You could totally fit a body in there. I told you, Juvon. Okay, I've practiced guitar for like 5 to 6 years now. I only play out of pleasure when girls ask me to do so. Damn, that's really cool, Zed. I wish you could teach me someday, man. But here is my phone. I swear it's a phone. There's like this lady holding it. And I open this can up. So I bought this at an antique show. And it's like a land phone that's got Coke on it. So it looks like a Coke can. Yeah, let me show it. See? It's a Coke can. But then there's like a dialer at the bottom of it. What the fuck? It's a phone. Yeah. And then here's the landline. For those of you who still use landlines. Oh god. So then, yeah. I forget where the speaker is. Right here. I don't know if you can get that accurately. So that's where you listen from. There's like one hole at the bottom where you can talk into, and then there's the dialer. So yeah, there's a Coca-Cola phone. Let me see if I can get this back in this can. Damn, now I want one too, even though I'd never use it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I bought it for swag points. Banana phone ain't got nothing on Coke phone. No, it does not. Alright, in you go, Coke phone. Back into hell where you belong. Please tell me you've used it. Yes, I have used it. It actually works. It works perfectly fine. I've used it like 3 or 4 times. I've called some people on it. Like, how stylish is it to like call someone on this? Like, I had my phone on this table. I don't have it now. Oh, it's in my pocket. Like, why bother using this thing when I could use this? Just put that away. Let's see. Bring something else out. I bought this from a anime store near my house. Yeah, there you go. It's Mikuru from the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. For you guys who know that. Got some Disgaea merch. For you guys who know that I love the Disgaea series. Got a bunch of random crap down here that I should clean up. I got a bottle that looks like the number 100. So there's an amusement park in Vancouver called Playland, and they were celebrating the 100-year anniversary. So normally they have like this really massive cup that they call the Elevator Cup, and because of the 100-year anniversary, they sold ones that are slightly smaller but look like the number 100. So that's kind of cool. Has like a sippy cup kind of straw. Pretty cool. Your couch just moved. Don't scare me, stranger. Oh man. Yeah. I guess we'll just do the rest of this as a light run until we log off. But yeah, there's a look inside of Sinful's spooky cave. So I hope you guys enjoyed a look into what I've got going around in here. But let's finally get on track. OMG, that bottle would wreck my autism. I knew Klein bottles did it, like, for like the first 3 months. Oh man, smarty. Too spooky for me. Yeah, it was a spooky time in there. Let's get a little stretch going. Klein bottle, wine bottle. Oh man. So what other trinket do I want on this lady? Klein bottles are so great. I actually am not familiar with the Klein bottle. Let me Google that real quick. Klein bottle. Those things look pretty cool. Interesting. Quest complete, 90% clear. Sin's dungeon. Never checked the last 10%. We don't know about the body locker. Yeah, very true, Shadow. I wouldn't open that thing up again. It's too spooky down there. So let's grab Dismiss's head, I guess. But what are you gonna have? It has no volume. Yep. That's actually pretty cool. I want another damage trinket on you. Maybe I'll give you the head. But then you would have so much minus HP. 33 HP. Holy. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't justify it. I really want to, but if you didn't have the disease. Let's give you the feather crystal then. And we'll give you the head back. And let's go check our gear. So blacksmith is fine, we already know that. Let's go to the guild. Delirious is fine. Abraxas, we'll upgrade the mark just because. And we'll upgrade Yop just because. And I guess we'll upgrade Slam just because. And let's head out. Provide. So we got 3 vials. Probably don't need that many shovels. So the one really awful part about these dungeons is like you don't know when you're gonna finish. Who's the old Confederate general on your couch?